What's good, fam bam? Welcome back to another episode of Loked Out TV. You already know how we do it. We're going to keep it loked out, no doubt, for real, coming at you with another loked out reaction. This right here has been requested by multiple individuals. So you already know how we do it, man. We got to give the fam bam what they want and show the fam bam that loked out love, man. So, hey, here's your reaction, man. Tommy G's Atlanta's Craziest Jail documentary. Man, make sure y'all go over to Tommy G's channel and check out the entire documentary because it's fire. But we about to react to just a piece of it, man. Just a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. Before we jump all the way up into the reaction, it'd be highly appreciated if you hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell so you could be notified at all the latest loked out content as it drops. And if you got some hypes to share, man, hey, throw me a hype it up, and get me in the algorithm. You already know how we do it. So without further ado, we're going to jump into this reaction, man. Atlanta's Craziest Jail, Part 1, Clayton County Jail. Let's go.
We in 5-5. We in the hole right now.
And what's it known for?
Straight stabbing. Straight stabbing.
This is a stabbing unit?
This is a stabbing or a violent unit. The only reason the police put us here because they're saying we're problematic with other inmates and we tend to cause harm to other inmates, allegedly.
Okay. So, but their stabbers are mixed in.
So they have a whole stabbing unit. They have a unit, not the whole. It's not the whole. It's just a whole nother cell block where they put all the stabbers. So if you up in there hitting them with them bangers, then they gonna put you in a cell block with other fools that's also hitting other fools with the bangers. So you just got a whole cell block full of fools running around, known for using bangers, known for the stabbing activities. That's wild. That, you know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I would say that you could probably feel the intensity in that cell block because, or maybe, you know what? Maybe it's pretty chill because everybody in there knows that everybody in there is willing to use that banger. So ain't nobody really trying to, you know, if you've been stabbed before, you know, man, it ain't no fun. It ain't no fun. Let's go.
Protective custody.
Yes. What?
Yes,
They got murderers with a
classification
VOP.
in jail.
They'll have a rapist with a theft by receiving, bro. This jail freestyle gang. This Clay County don't give a fuck about you.
So why are people?
Okay, now what they just said, they have a they'll put a guy with theft by receiving in there with a guy charged with unaliving somebody, right? This is all over Georgia. This isn't just Clayton County. This isn't just Atlanta. This is all over Georgia. This ain't even just the county jails. When you go to diagnostic prison, when you go to prison, you go to your first diagnostic camp, whether, you know, whichever one it may be. I think there's only two. I always went to Jackson, but when you go to that diagnostic camp, they do not sell you up with individuals that's in the same range as your charges. They might have murder. You might be in there on a 6-month probation violation. You might be in there on a, you know, a third DUI or something. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you might be in there for something fairly minor. Going home in 6 months, going home in a year. And this fool just caught a life sentence for murder. Just went to diagnostics, done served who knows how long in county fighting his charges. And now he's sitting in there on a life sentence with murder. And this fool only got 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years. And you don't even know, you know, until you start checking whoever you celled up with, like asking questions or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out who you celled up with. You don't even know. You don't go. That's why I tell youngsters when I'm in jail with them and I know they're going to prison, I say, look, man, do not go up in there talking about what, you know, how much time you got. Don't go in there talking about how much time you got. Just go in there and shut up and listen and watch. Don't go in there talking about how much time you got, because if a dude's in there on a fresh life sentence, he does not want to hear about your woman problems and you going home in 6 months, a year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? That's going to get you hurt. Possibly. There's a chance. I'm just saying. But that's all over Georgia, man. He said it's freestyle. That's all over Georgia. That's what they do. They'll throw you in it, and it's dangerous to do that, but they'll do it. You know?
Traffic citation sitting in the same room as somebody that's stabbed somebody?
That's a good question.
These charges would come through the jails and flow through the courts in a timely manner. So you would not have such a backlog or an issue. So you could have someone who comes in for a murder, you have someone who comes in for something simple as a shoplifting, and they could be in two separate parts of the jail, and as their case flows through the court, it's done, it's proficient, and it's no issue. But when you have a backlog of cases, now you have an overcrowded jail, and you have to be able to properly classify people and also properly separate them from the different classifications. And right now, we have just outgrown the ability and the space of this jail.
My name is Alexis Sanchez-Umbreno. I just got out of Plain County Jail. I'm currently serving weekends and for a fleeting and eluding charge. And man, I just want to say I'm currently in the dorms where the trustee's at, but I've been to general population, and this shit is not it. It's dirty. Pipes are leaking. It's 3 to a floor. The cells are wet. There's like sewer water.
You know, I look at that right there. How he said dirty, leaking sewage water. That's another common problem in a lot of Georgia jails. That's a common problem in Georgia prison. Georgia prison is dirty. You know what? But let's just say that probably prison everywhere is dirty. You know what I'm saying? But backed up sewage. But the jails, man. Oh man, look, I've been to jails that's only, supposed to be fairly new jails. I don't know how old a fairly new jail is, but man, these jails already got black mold. Just fungus everywhere. Don't stink. Just nasty, bro. Ants going up the wall. I was locked up one time and literally had ants just coming up the wall, the side of my bunk, and they get all on my bunk. Because they be trying to get to the commissary and shit. And it's just nasty, bro. Just nasty. Just nasty. They do not care. And they supposed to give inmates livable living quarters, livable living environments, but they don't do that, at least not in Georgia. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been to a couple clean jails, but for the most part, nasty. Just terrible. Terrible.
Everywhere. Last time I've been in there, it was terrible, man.
Terrible.
And from what I hear, people are getting extorted every day. And it's not right. Say people just get locked up for a traffic ticket, and they're in there with evil people, like real criminals, and it's just not fair.
Well, so even a minor traffic infraction, like you might get hemmed up by some people in the jail and be like, hey, you're going to send us money to our cash out, or we're going to beat your ass, or we might stab you or kill you or do something worse to you.
Mm-hmm. You would think that they would have misdemeanor cell blocks, violent felony cell blocks. But like they said, they're overcrowded. But also, stop locking people up for all the dumb shit. Man, they throwing people in jail for some of the dumbest shit. Stop throwing people in jail for the dumbest shit. And then they can't get a bond. Whatever the case may be, you might get someone that gets locked up on some dumb shit that's on probation. Now he can't get out because probation don't want to let him out. So now he's stuck in jail. And it's crazy. But yeah, man, and you got individuals coming in there on very minor charges. And this is everywhere. This isn't just Clayton County. This is all over the state. Got people that come in very minor charges, and they're in there with violent charges, and then the violent dudes, they will extort them. They will take their food. They will take advantage of an individual that's in there on something minor and he's just trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to get out. These fools might not be getting out, so they don't give a damn. But they're mixing these people in like that. If they have a cell block that's strictly for stabbers, why can't they have a cell block that's strictly for minor charges? Why can't they have a cell block that's strictly, you got a cell block for stabbers, right? So you obviously can make a cell block for minor charges. You know what I'm saying? No, they don't care about the inmate's safety. They don't care about that at all.
Can you give me a tour? Those are the showers over there?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah, we can give you a tour. Hey. All right, so look, we ain't got no shower doors in it. We ain't got no shower door right here, right?
Oh, man.
You guys just have to shower out in the open like this?
Yes. Yeah, we got a shower like that. But
And if our females in the booth, they're gonna say indecent exposure, which is why we ask for light showers and intake. Which is what
So
we
do you
ask
guys
for.
have to, like, one guy like us to protect the shower while the other guy showers,
Yeah,
or what?
Nah, we just go on the other side of the day room. Hey, but look,
man.
man, know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers right here, they're like 3 machetes. See what I'm saying?
How do you make a machete?
See what I'm saying? So you just kick this motherfucker off, we gonna come off. See what I'm saying? I can kick them off. They don't have about 5 knives.
So how long does it take to make a knife?
It depends on what kind of knife you're trying to make. If I was to bust somebody, I would want to bust them with a flat piece because it's harder to stitch up. A rod, they only leave marks like I got hit with a rod. Gang, stabbing is a normality in here. Like, it is very common for you to pull up on inmates, some of your stab wounds. They'll come out in the jumpsuit. I'll show you. Like,
Is that a shank?
Oh, shit. This is what they gave us.
What goes through your mind?
Those right there, those shanks right there. Look, that one right, you can't really see it that good, but that one that looks rusted up right here at the bottom of the screen, that is off of the stairs. That's off the stairs. That's a different piece of metal right there. That's not off the stairs. The one you can see that's really good right there. But yeah, man. If you think that's something, if you think those shanks right there is something, oh no. Oh no. Homies are running around with swords, machetes, damn daggers, damn head slicers, decapitators. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even playing. Look, stay free. Kids, stay free. Stay out of jail. Stay out of the streets. Stay out of prison. It's not cool to be having to run around and carry a shank like that. It's not cool to have to be dealing with that type of living condition. You know what I'm saying? Just stay free. That's the best thing you can do. That's crazy. And I think he just said that's what they gave him. Let's see. Let's go.
Knowing that 9 out of 10 guys has a shank walking around, like what goes through your mind?
Man, you just gotta be careful. Don't look at nobody the wrong way and just, keep it pushing, man.
Damn. So you heard it right there. Just keep it pushing, man. So that being said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Once again, stay free. Enjoy freedom. Live your life to the fullest. Stay out the streets. The streets have nothing to offer. I promise you. I promise you, man. Look, if you like eating soups, you like doing all that, you can buy them here. You can get any flavor you want from the grocery store. You do not have to get locked up to buy honey buns or nothing else, bro. And the best thing about it is you can go to the store anytime you want to when you're free. You don't have to wait for commissary call. You don't have to fill out a commissary sheet or fill out a commissary kiosk. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction. This is part 1. I got part 2 coming your way. Much love, much respect. Hit that like, subscribe, comment below. If y'all got some other things y'all want me to react to, let me know. We'll see what's up. Also, if y'all got some hypes, man, like I said, throw me a hype or two. Hype this video up. Get me on the algorithm. You already know how we do it. We're going to keep it low doubt, no doubt, for real. Till the next one. And I'm out.